with the stream. So I decided to give it one more try. Let's find our background. Gotta have the background. Lighting is better over here. Alright. So I don't know if anybody else has been having this problem with YouTube. Yeah, I knew there was something wrong. So I don't know if anybody else has been having this problem. If anybody else goes live and you've been having this issue, let me know. But it used to be that you could exit the YouTube app, force it shut, and then come back in, which is how you'd be able to fix any kind of frozen, when the chat freezes, which is common with YouTube. Chat freezes, and that's how you get yourself back into the chat, right? Lately, when I do that, it just puts me into a loop where it'll say resume. I'll fucking hit resume, but it doesn't resume. It just goes dead, goes back to the YouTube home screen, and then I have to end it and start all over again. So I was in the last chat just talking to myself, nobody watching, and it was because the shit was frozen. They weren't even sending to nobody. I definitely seen multiple people saying their chat froze. Yeah, so this is something that's been going on. I'm hoping that YouTube addresses it soon because I mean it hurts them more than anybody because they're the platform. They're the ones that really benefit the most from people watching. So if the chat is all fucked up and the stream is all fucked up and people get irritated and they don't want to watch anymore, YouTube suffers more than anybody else. I mean, we all suffer, but it gets them the worst. So I'm hoping it's something they address pretty soon. Especially, it's the worst when I'm on my bike on the other channel and I do the stream riding on the motorcycle, and that shit happens. Fuck, man. I'm trying to fix it while I'm riding. Olivia Sandoval. Shout out to you, young lady. How you doing today? Sky Dog. Well, I'm close to getting the flip phone anyway. Bro, man, I do not blame you at all. I did that for a while. For a while. Really, it was the YouTube that made me get a smartphone. And originally, the smartphone was just supposed to be like only for YouTube. Like it wasn't supposed to become my phone, but it became my phone because I wanted to be able to work on my shit like while I was out, and then I ended up live streaming and everything. And obviously, I need data for that. So, but yeah, flip phone is the way to go. But even flip phones fucking suck now because they're not traditional flip phones anymore. They're smartphones in flip configuration. And since people expect flip phones to be cheap, they're cheap fucking smartphones that really suck. And it's irritating. I have a bunch of Motorola StarTACs that I bought at a flea market for like $5 each. I'm trying to figure out a way to connect them. Apparently, the GSM network is not even available anymore like that. Is my chat frozen again? Well, I wouldn't be surprised. That's what this live is about, chat freezing. So all of a sudden, oh, there we go. Got a chat. That means it's not frozen. Sweet. Sky though. YouTube has been my go-to for a while since I got rid of all my other social media apps. But I'm just tired of everything. I just want phone, text, nothing smart. I want dumb. No, no, I feel you. I mean, I don't know if you do content on your channel, but that's the thing. Like, I was trying to post every day and all of that shit. I don't really do social media, and other than me posting and me streaming, I use YouTube not like social media. I use it like television. So instead of watching TV, I watch. Why the fuck do I still have these glasses on? So I don't wear glasses, people. Those are my Meta Ray Bans, and um, what's it called? When I'm doing a split screen live, I was doing a split live earlier, right? I have to wear some kind of Bluetooth apparatus in order to do a split screen live without there being any kind of echo. So I have my Metas on, but like right now I'm not listening to anything. I can't fucking. What's cool is on Instagram, which I don't fuck with anymore. I can do a live stream through the Meta glasses, so you can see like POV everything I'm looking at. That shit is cool as fuck. For some reason, they don't allow you to do that on YouTube or anything, even though I can do other cameras on YouTube. So like my chin mount camera, for example, the DJI, I can use that to go live, no problem. I gave up on my content holes back when they took my monetization away because I didn't have so many followers or whatever. Oh, that sucks. I mean, I post music occasionally, but it's not make money. It's just to share my sound. Well, you know what? Do you have music? Do you have any music on your channel right now? Because shit, I'll check it out. If there's anything I can use, I'll remix it. I definitely like adding audio to my shorts. Yeah, some shorts and some videos. All right, that's what's up, man. There we go. I don't have my little light, and that shit was making a shadow. Some is okay and some shit isn't. Well, that's just a matter of taste, bro. You know what I mean? And we're all very judgmental over our own stuff. So what's it called? Uh, so some of the stuff that you have out there basically is probably just not your taste, like But I'm sure there's other people that absolutely love it. That's how it is when my videos when I post, right? A lot of the times, the ones that do the best are the ones that I didn't really like, that I almost didn't post, and then all of a sudden they get like 3 million views. It's crazy. But I'm not gonna get no 3 million views if my lives keep freezing. You know? So I love going live. I don't go live. My YouTube channel itself, I'm trying to go full time. I'm trying to make money. I'm trying to, make it my job as far as the shorts and the videos are concerned, because they get paid for the views. I don't get paid for the views on the lives. I don't. The only time I make money from the lives if it's people buy super chats and memberships and everything. And I feel bad when people do that shit, man. I don't want people spending their money. I like making the money from the views. You know, um, what's it called? Or if this is rare, but if I'm reviewing a product or something and they want to use my Amazon affiliate link, fine. But I really don't like it when people super chat me. I feel guilty. I go live because I enjoy it. So it's like it pisses me off when I'm in the middle of a stream and then it freezes, but I have no idea it's frozen because my end looks like everything's fine. I can still see myself moving and everything. I have people ask to buy things, but uncomfortably they ask to buy things that I sampled other work, which ethically I can't sell. Legally, you can't sell either. I technically shouldn't even be sampling without permission. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Nah, trust me, I know how all of that shit works. Um, that's a shame. I don't know what the fuck. Sometimes it flashes and it looks like there's a new message when there's not actually a new message. And that's weird as shit. Sky Dog, what kind of music, bro? And like where your samples coming from? I wonder. It's probably really expensive, but I wonder what it takes to actually get the permissions to sample these things. See, I boom bap hip hop, sample soul and other random stuff. Um, the soul. I wonder if any of the soul is in public domain already. So check that out. Check out all your samples. See if any of it is already in public domain, because it might be. Um, and what's it called? What was I gonna say? If not, look into the licensing, because for what you want to do, I'm sure that's gonna be expensive. But for what I do, like just using the instrumentals or whatever, like as background music on my moto vlogs, it only cost me like $80 to get the license. So the ones that you sampled from that people have already made offers on, that are probably gonna do well, you might want to think about seeing what it's gonna cost you to get the rights. Can't hurt. Can't hurt. How long you been making music for, brother man? Dude, I finally cleaned. My room was a fucking mess, man. I literally had shit everywhere. Not literally shit everywhere, because there was no shit. But, I literally had my belongings scattered everywhere. And I finally cleaned up the place. And you don't understand, like, how much more space there is now. I actually have room. Started playing guitar in 2015. Then I started messing with the sample drums in 2021. Man, I tried to learn how to play the guitar, but I gave up on that shit, man. I don't have the dexterity. Pause, my fingers can't move that way. How old are you, bro? 38. That gives me hope, man. Because, I mean, I'm a little older than you, but still, like, in 2015, you weren't exactly a kid. So, if you. So let me ask you something though. Did you get good with the guitar? Or is that why you changed it and went to the fucking drums because it didn't work out for you either? Because I'm wondering, like, if I just, like, soak my hands in some Epsom salt or whatever, I'll probably be able to play the damn guitar. I'm a believer that anyone can do anything they put their mind to. Um, I'm not. So, in a sense, I am. But I'm very literal. So, like, I don't believe that, like, somebody can regrow a limb, for example. Or, you get what I'm saying. There's certain things that I don't think people can do just by putting their mind to it. But I get what you're saying. My problem is my fingers literally can't move the way they need to move to play the fucking guitar. Well, you know what's fucked up? My right hand can. My left can't. But my right hand is what I need for the pick. I got pretty decent, but I fell off. I stopped practicing every day, so I lose a lot. I forget how to play a lot of songs that I learned. Yeah, I can see that. I've always been good with freestyling on a piano. Like, I don't know how to read the music. Well, I do somewhat know how to read the music. Like, logically, I can tell you, what a quarter note is, what a half note is, like, you know, D, A, B, C, D, E, F, all of that shit. But what's it called? Uh, I couldn't sit there and read a fucking, a song and play it. But I could sit down at the piano and just make some shit sound nice. But I would imagine a lot of people can do that, though. I would imagine that's not anything like to go bragging about. Uh, right, yeah, I agree. But like learning an instrument is practicing consistency, repetition, some slow, do some slow, learn again and speed up, pause. Um, get faster and better. I can't read music, but I learned enough theory to do what I need to do to make the music. Yeah, no, I feel you. No, but as far as like you say, you learned other people's songs and everything. No, like, I mean, yeah, I know you can do that by ear too, but like I can't do that shit. Everybody. The other thing is too, you gotta remember, right? Everybody has different talents, and like Michael Jordan, right? He was an excellent basketball player, but he was a real shitty baseball player. And that man is determined. Like he was cut from the high school basketball team tryouts. Like the coach told him, "You suck," you know, and he went out there and practiced and practiced and practiced, and you know, he was not taking no for an answer. So he was trash at basketball. And then he became arguably the greatest of all time, right? So now that same man with that same drive, right? Because he never lost it. His whole career, he continued to be the first one at practice, the last one to leave. Like he played with the flu, like whatever the fuck, Um, that same man went to go play baseball and sucked. They only let him play because he was Michael Jordan, but he was trash. I took up the bass so I could do my own bass lines to the hip hop beats. Yo, that's what's up right there, man. That's smooth because nothing sounds like the real thing. You could get a synthesizer or whatever, but the real actual bass, that's where it's at. I got something ripping my paper. So in the last stream that was frozen, I was talking to myself. I was going off in a rant about AI, among other things, but specifically AI, and how the genie is already out of the bottle. There is absolutely no going back. AI is here to stay. It's pretty much already smarter than us. There might be a handful of people in the world that have an IQ higher than what the AI is at right now. So the rate at which technology is moving, it's not going to be very long before um, we are to the AI what the apes are to us. So what are we going to do? Do we just hope that they're nice? They're already lying. They're already manipulative. You could say that they were programmed that way, but however they were programmed, they're artificially intelligent. By definition, by design, they can learn. So they've already learned on their own what it is, you know. So I, I mean, and then the other thing I was saying was that as long as there's no fucking robots, like AI robots, or robots that AI can control, then we should be good. Or at least people that can live without electricity. Because if the AI lives inside a computer, yeah, it can do devastation to major cities and people that are reliant on technology to live. But people that can live off the grid, um, they'll be fine. But if there's robots, which Cam just said there is already, then we're pretty much fucked. Where your eyes at? They're right there, but I can't look at the chat and the camera at the same time. Doesn't Elon warn about AI being dangerous? Yeah, he wants people driving. you know? Oh, man. Well, if he's not just some evil genius, then I would imagine he's worried about the AI. So he wants to be the one to win the AI race. So at least he can try to have some kind of control over it. That would be the thing that makes any sense to me. Honda, Tesla, Boston Dynamics all have robots. Like robot. Oh man, are they bulletproof? like iRobot. Are they bulletproof? They better not be. There's literally no reason to make those things bulletproof other than to destroy humanity. We'll have to check. Well, I don't mind. I'll check it out. Man, I've been wanting to upgrade to a 10 millimeter for quite some time now. I think this is my cue. I don't know why. Why? What if they're building themselves? Exactly, bro. I don't know why I still trust Sig. Well, I don't trust them. I don't know why I still buy Sigs. But I want the P320 X10 10 millimeter jump. 300 blackout. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Especially now, you know what? That's what I gotta do. I gotta get myself a rifle because now in Florida, you can open carry them shits. Before you couldn't. Now open carries all good. I can ride around on my bike all day with that 300 blackout strapped to my back, and I'm good to go. Yo, honestly though, if them shits is really like if them shits is building themselves, I don't know how much good that's gonna do. You would have to hit like the joints, like when it bends the knee and shit. You know what I mean? Like, uh, gotta start going back to the range. What's gonna control the program? Who's gonna control the program? I have to hit the joints. No pun intended. Got something on my tooth. Yo, man, but yo, can them shits fucking swim? I think it's time to build a moat. What do you think, chat? I see there's at least 10 of you out there, according to YouTube. What are you gonna do to prevent the AI from getting to you? What's your plans? What do you think? Who thinks building a moat is a good idea? And who thinks heavy ammunition? I wonder. Yo, 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 yo. You know, you literally would need. We would literally need to have like all your important shit in a Faraday, and you would need to have your own EMP. So when the AI tries to run down on you, you gotta just set off the little mini EMP. That would really be the only way. Now, first of all, I wonder what the legality of that is. Second of all, the availability. Well, the availability first, then the legality. M60. All jokes aside, though, a slug will probably fucking. Because you gotta think about it. There's a lot of like delicate internal components. So if you hit it in the right spot with a 12 gauge slug, I'm pretty sure you'll be alright. Finding that right spot though, pause. That's the tough part. Cause you never know. Like if it's a robot, dude, it could be anywhere on the whole body. It could be under the feet. You know, like you never know where. I don't know. It's gonna be like Terminator, bro. I believe it. I absolutely believe it. And it's crazy because the people that started this whole fucking thing, it's like, how could you possibly be smart enough to create something like this and not know that it's definitely gonna get away from you and that you're definitely gonna be on the same fucking shit as everybody else in the world? That's what I don't fucking understand. It's like people that want to own a fucking lion or a tiger or some shit like that. Not even a lion or a tiger, because lion or a tiger, like, you can kind of coexist with them until you can't. But like people that someone that wants to own like a fucking crocodile, like a little baby crocodile or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like once that thing gets big, dude, pause. You are done for. So anybody that has enough of a brain to be able to create something like AI, like you wouldn't think that they could figure out on their own, put two and two together, that there's no possible way that it's not going to eventually take us over. Ray Back said, "You ain't tough, dude." You're right. I'm not. But what was the point of that? Anaconda. Yeah, but the anacondas they'll keep it in a fucking in a cage or something like that, or like someone want to live with their anaconda. Like that story. I don't know if it's true or not. If it's just like a fucking like a urban like an old wives' tale urban myth. But that lady that had a snake, they used to sleep in the bed with her and shit. And eventually the snake stopped eating and she thought it was sick, so she took it to the vet. And the vet said, "Nah, it's not sick. It's emptying space in his stomach so he could eat you." That's the AI. Ray Back. Shout out to Ray Back, man. Who hurt you, bro? Did somebody that looks like me used to take your lunch money? Is that why you said that? I assure you it was not me, sir. We are pause open on this channel, welcoming, and everybody has a spot here. So I don't know who did what to you, but you good with us, man. But wait, where you hear that from? She read the snake to the vet. Like I said, I don't know if that's real or if it's just an urban legend, but that's a story that's going around, you know. Motherfucker used to lay up in the bed with her and stretch out and shit. He was sizing her up. He was waiting until he was big enough to eat her. Where you at, bro? Don't leave us. We want to hear from you, sir. Ray back. Ray back. Broke back, Ray back. Yeah, word. That's the perfect name for buddy. Brokeback Rayback. Where you at, Brokeback Rayback? Brokeback Rayback. Brokeback Rayback. Brokeback Rayback. Brokeback Rayback. 1188. Brokeback Rayback. Brokeback Rayback. Brokeback Rayback. Brokeback Rayback. 1188. Brokeback Rayback. Brokeback Rayback. Brokeback Rayback. Brokeback Rayback. 1188 in the house. In the building. They say that he touches children, but let's not jump to conclusions on him. Rayback. 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 Lives in the cardboard box with a Rayback. Rayback. Lives in a cardboard box with a post office Maybach. Maybach. Shaking my head. You ever see any of those pythons that pause? Yo, that is wild, dude. Maybe Rayback did. I don't get down like that, bro. James Conner, what did I come into? Hey, yo, pause that, James Conner. Nah, this dude Rayback 1188 came into the chat on some troll shit, and now all of a sudden he's quiet. I'm trying to get him to talk. Um, Sky Dog, I know what you talking about though. Nah, I never seen that shit. The looking for pythons. Nah, hell no. But not business. Bomba Clyde, dirty boy, that mom not business with no snake, no man. The literal snake that's populated. Pause, man. That's crazy, bro. Bomba Rise. Dirty boy, that mom in our business with no snake, man. Nah, nah, in our business. In our business. Nah, nah, in our business. I heard you get some money for capturing them shits in the Everglades, though. Don't know how true that is, but that's what I hear. Yeah, man said different. Wait, your man says different. Y'all go snake hunting in Florida. 500 a snake. Wow, that's crazy. It's too bad I'm scared of wildlife, because that's some money. Sheesh. 500. Yo. That makes me want to risk it all. Alligators, too? Well, we got too many of them or something? Yo, you never seen that video of buddy that caught the alligator in the garbage can, bro? There's this dude in like a complex, right? And the fucking gator ran up on him, and he took the garbage can and he fucking like coaxed the gator into the garbage can and then closed the lid on that motherfucker and picked that shit up. I got a booger for real. Oh shit. Thank you, sir. Yeah, but you never seen that shit? That shit was crazy, buddy. Coasted right into the garbage can. Nah, I blew it out onto the floor like a fucking civilized human being. Yeah, stop avoiding the damn topic. Did you see Buddy put the fucking gate into the garbage can or not, man? It's not difficult. Alright, we gonna roll one more. I still can't believe I lost my microphone. It's an hunt for snakes and gators like you. Oh shit! I heard your favorite pickup line at the bars. Let me push in your stool. That's what I heard. I heard when you and your mans go to the bar, they just flip the stool upside down. Or y'all can sit together. He said, push your stool. I said, yeah, that's your favorite pickup line at the bar. That's what people are saying. Your favorite pickup line at the bar is, hey, let me push in your stool. I mean, I ain't judging. Yer, and hold the door. Yo, Cam, hold the door over on your side. And if I'm not mistaken, homie got some connects and shit. So y'all might want to become friendly. Chilling. That's what's up, bruh. Respect right back at you, brother, man. 20 subs? That's what's up. Yo, you haven't even posted no content yet, bro. That's where you get the subs from. You start posting content, and people are going to hit subscribe. Like, they're going to be watching the video, and they got that little button that hits subscribe on it. Every day I get 2. Pause. Yeah, but start throwing up some shorts, bro. If you put up like one short every day, eventually one of them's gonna take off. Dude, I have one of my shorts. I got 3,000 subscribers from one fucking short, bro. From one. Like I have altogether 14,000 subs. Dude, it comes all together from three, like basically from 3 shorts is the whole 14,000. Yeah, it's just you never know which one is gonna hit. When I post, like, bro, I normally get like 15, 20,000 views on a short. Sometimes I'll post that shit, I only get 500. Sometimes I post that shit and I get 5 million. Never know. My most popular short has it was like 7.3, no, yeah, I think it was like 7.3 million the last time I checked. I don't know where it's at now. But and it wasn't even nothing special. Like, it was one that I really wasn't expecting to get no views on. Like, I almost didn't post it. It was just me bitching about a bus driver that didn't fucking use a signal. Man, so I'm kind of scared to show my toys paws, bro. That's crazy. Yo. You're just setting yourself up tonight. None of those are t-shirt worthy, but you treading dangerously close to t-shirt territory, bro. Bro. Were you in the chat the other day when Alyssa slipped up and nah, bro, you got to go all in, man. You got to make videos. Like, you got to go all in. Like, make a little, like, 30, like, 20, 30-second video or something like that. The pictures ain't going to do it. You're going to burn your channel out before it gets started. But were you here the other day when Alyssa slipped up twice? Yo, it don't matter. Check this out, right? As long as you don't show your face in this, like, while you're driving, um, they can't do shit. They don't have no way to prove it. And that's even down here in Florida, dude. Like the highway patrol, they had like somebody posted a video running from Florida Highway Patrol, and he got away. And the news was interviewing the highway patrol and asking why they don't just go to YouTube and get the guy's information or whatever. And they're like, well, he had a full face helmet on, so we don't have no way to know exactly who it was on the bike, so we can't. Up where you are, dude, it's a free for all. So it's like, yeah, man, just have the camera pointed out. And look, you don't even necessarily. But what I recommend is though, I recommend you don't even show that shit though. Like I recommend you show the car, show you getting into the fucking car, and then have the fucking camera pointed at you, and then just have a conversation about something. Pick a topic, you know what I mean, and make every conversation about that topic, and make it related to the car, so this way it's like themed. Yes. But people be cutting and blocking as I drive too. Like, what the fuck? Bro, do you not watch my lives on the other channel? To see that star, the hasty king. Yo, but have you not seen the lives on my other channel, bro? Is and that's me on my best behavior for the simple fact that I'm on live. And like realistically, like if they wanted to, they could fucking just follow me on the stream, So I don't break 100, but I mean, but they cut in front of me and do all that shit, whatever the case may be. But what I'm saying is, you don't have to post that. You can edit the video where like it's not even showing none of that shit. The best thing you could do is avoid all of that shit anyway. Because let me tell you something. Whatever your content is what it's gonna have to stay. And if you're doing crazy fast driving, you're gonna have to constantly outdo yourself in order to keep getting views. So that's like a losing fucking formula anyway. That's why I don't really do nothing too crazy either in my videos. Like if you ever watch my actual videos, like none of it is like, yeah, I might be driving a little bit wild or whatever, but that's never what it's about. Like the video is always about something else. So you know, try to stay away from that shit anyway because you don't want to have to keep feeding that beast. They just put a cam on the pole where I live in LPR. Oh man. See, that's why you gotta get a bike and take the plate off. But realistically, now that they got those flock cameras, it don't even matter. Those flock cameras with the AI, even without a plate, they know exactly who you are. Like they know every little detail of that car or that bike. They know every little scratch, every little dent, every blemish. They know every single detail of that car. They know that car every time they see it. Just tell them you soft. Well, I gotta tell him something I know that he knows already. I'm over here giving him advice about how to run his YouTube channel, and anybody that watches this channel already knows I'm soft because I keep declaring it. So it's like uh, I'm not gonna beat a dead horse. Nah, I hear you, bro, but do you want to go back? You know, it's not necessary. You do whatever you want to do, but you don't gotta post it. Pause. My man said I play hard as wild. Which prison you been to? We did a prison episode of the podcast, but we gotta redo it. Maybe you want to get on that shit. Welcome to the shit show. And yo, Cam, check this out. Yesterday, the shit we recorded yesterday, for some reason, there's an error on Paulie's part of the first 12 minutes, so I can't get that shit. The rest of it I can get. The first 12 minutes I can't get. So we might gotta redo the first 12 minutes of that shit. Or at least just the intro or whatever the fuck. I'm trying to think how I can recover that shit, man. I wonder if I log in from my computer or something. I don't fucking know. Welcome to the shit show. Yeah, man, but all jokes aside, though, I would have the camera not even facing the road. I would have the camera facing you. And then you just do like a vlog, bro. So yeah, but life is good. Life is great. Exactly, bro. On this side of the bars. That's the day of your show. Oh, shit, word? Alright. Yo, and check this out, too, right? When you ready for it, go to this website, karaoke version, and you can pick like mainstream songs for like $80. You can buy the rights to use that shit, as background music in your video. So this way, like you can use something recognizable instead of that free bullshit that they have on YouTube. Like for my other channel, I got Kodak Black ZZ, just the instrumental though. I have a BBA in marketing management. No wonder you got 20 subs already with no fucking content. You're gonna do just fine, sir. Because the one thing that I'm always forgetting to do in my videos is remind people to subscribe. So, I'm sure you will be able to have all of that kind of stuff under control. Oh shit. I got Carvel flying saucers in the freezer. Chocolate with chocolate sprinkles. That makes me happy. From the best business school in the world. What's that? Baruch CUNY. Oh shit. That's fucking great. The first and best. Oh, dead ass? See, I don't know nothing about that kind of shit. It just sounded funny because I know what CUNY is. So I just assumed it was something that you were just trashing the place. That's what's up. I'm a star player now. Get that money, son. Yo, I got something really wrong with my neck, and it scared the shit out of me the other day because my whole left arm was numb, like dead, like like it fell asleep, but not fully. Like so, how can I explain it? Like the surface of it was numb, and that shit scared the fuck out of me because that could mean having a heart attack. So I'm like, oh great. I'm waiting to buy a Testarossa. Sheesh. Be careful in that thing, man. Be very, very careful in that thing, bro. Them shits are fucking oof. But it don't fit in my garage. What I would do if I had a car like that, I would go and take a loan out on that shit. This is there was a joke like this, but I would really do this shit. I would go take a loan on the fucking thing. I really the smallest loan that I possibly could take on it, and fucking just pay the interest every month until I wanted to drive it, and then I would pay the loan, take it out, drive it, and then go back and take another loan on that shit. So this way the fucking bank has to store it. A dream car, red with beige, yeah, dude. Trust me, man. Anybody old enough to remember when that car came out? That shit is nice, bro. I settled for an SL 600, red on beige, but a Ferrari Testarossa. You gotta do it before you die. I can't help you later as we go on. Do what? I forgot what I said. By the way, my phone's about to die. So, gonna have to call this one a wrap. Because I totally forgot to grab that charger. 91 420 SDL transfer. Oh my, oh man. Dude, oh dude, that's fucking beautiful, man. Absolutely beautiful. Alright, bro, but the phone's gonna die and then it fucks up, like, fucks with my stream if I don't end it before it does. So I'm gonna catch you on the flip side, brother, man. Always a pleasure. Yo, dude, shoot me an email, bro. Let Unc tell. No, no, no. Unc at letunctellit.com. That's the email address. I mean, with an email, man. We gotta do some work together, bro. All right, brother.